Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello and good evening and a very warm welcome to USA Global TV and Radio viewers. My name is Dr. Madeleine Chan and I'm going to be with you and with our special guest. We're going to be for the next 40 minutes. So without further ado, I'm going to just tell you who our special guest is for the film and music show. This beautiful young woman has got such a beautiful, compassionate heart, a creative heart in every way. She is very down to earth, very positive, and just very a be positive person. And she just emanates her happiness. She's a mother, and she's got a very exciting trip coming forward. She's known as a human transformation specialist. She's the founder of Quantum Music and Be Happy Parties, which, of course, we're going to find out as soon as we bring her through. Let's bring her through, the lovely BB Feenix.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here, Madeleine. Thank you.
Hi, BB. Do you want to be called BB Feenix or just BB?
BB's absolutely fine.
Oh, wonderful. So, BB, in the space of like 2 minutes, most, can you share with our viewers what you do and what is your passion about it?
Yeah. I'm BB Feenix. I'm a healer, singer, and speaker on a mission to reach and raise the vibration of humanity, one heart at a time. My motto is where you stand is not where you need to stay. I have transformed my life from taking money out of my daughter's food bank to pay for food, to be able to go on 5-star holidays, to creating and founding my own genre of music. And the way I have changed my life, the lessons I have learned on that journey, I'm putting into my music, my healing, my happiness, and to everyone else that I meet.
Well, thank you. Wow, that's so impressive. I was like, wow. How many hours a day? Incredible. That is superb, BB. So let's begin with human transformation specialist. What, for someone who is, let's say, not spiritual, but is just in a normal 3D existence, just to have the normal surroundings, can you explain to us in a more simplest form what a human transformation specialist is?
Yes. We all go through problems in life. We all have things that we deal with. And a lot of people end up going on healing journeys or sort of journeys to be able to cope with those situations and those issues. I myself have fled domestic violence. I have lost both of my parents to cancer, been through quite a lot in my journey, and currently going through something traumatic with my daughter. But I have learned the skills, the wisdom, the technologies, and I've understood ways of bringing balance back to ourselves, back to our bodies, back to our minds, and being able to live from a space of joy rather than a space of scarcity or feeling anxious and worried about things. Basically, the way I see it is that we all have a choice about the way we do things, although we may not feel it through our circumstances. it comes down to the way we believe about what we believe about things, and everything that I've learned through breath work, through movement, through a lot of modalities and experiences that I've gone through, the healing journey that I've been on. I've almost felt that it's become a crime to not share that information with everybody. And yeah, that's everything that I've learned and certified in. That's how I've become a human transformation specialist.
What a testimony. What a testimony to life on your healing journey. BB Feenix, first of all, I just want to congratulate you from what you've been saying, what you've come through, and you're using your everything that you went through and turning it into a superpower.
Yeah.
That takes a really strong person, strong heart, strong mind. Just fantastic. And the fact that you're a singer and do you compose music?
Yes. I am currently writing stuff. With the quantum music that I am creating, a quick explanation. Quantum music is binaural healing frequencies within mainstream music. So a 2024 version of spiritual music. But this is having healing effects on our body. But through this music, I have just written a song, one that I'm releasing this year called Rise, which is going to be my first one of my EP, but I'm going to do a song for every chakra. And I have just started writing a song called The Root Cause, for the root chakra, for our lower frequencies, for those guttural feelings. I've just started writing a song about the root cause being us, the root cause being we blame everyone else, but actually if we take responsibility for ourselves, then we actually might get somewhere.
Well, sounds absolutely fascinating. And the way that everyone right now, the root cause, the root chakra, where all our not emotions, but more about our survival in the way. But in your songs, do you actually sing words and lyrics relating to the root cause, like stories?
Yes.
Or
yes.
what is it? What do you?
I can give you an example of the song Rise that I'll be releasing. So that song was written with a frequency of 741 hertz. That is a frequency of the heart and the throat, around that area of our body. And the reason I chose that one is because it's about healing the heart and sending out a positive message. Rise is about the rise of BB Feenix. It's about my story, about how I've risen from the story I just told you, and how, you know, most of us go through these journeys in life where we don't have to, but a lot of us go through trauma, and going through those events, we can choose to kind of let them consume us, or we can rise from them like the phoenixes that we are. So it's about rising above a situation, basically, and becoming the better version of yourself.
And that's so needed right now, isn't it, baby?
Yeah.
And the fact what's going on in this world, we need to rise up from all this chaos. And if it's real or if it's not real, we still need to rise up from it.
Yeah.
I want to ask, you were saying that you use a certain frequency, a hertz. So is that in all of your different compositions of quantum music?
This will be. So Rise is literally the first song that I created. I've been speaking into quantum music for some time. It's taken me a while to find a producer that understood exactly what it was that I was looking for. And through this group that I'm in regularly, that I meet with on a monthly basis, there's a guy from Texas who is called Michael. He's an amazing guy, but he understood what I meant about adding frequencies into the music. So with music, anyone who's into music understands that certain frequencies can cancel out others. So it's about finding a balance within the frequency that I want to share, and then not cancelling it out with the other frequencies that you create within the music that you're creating. So yeah, it's about creating the right balance of frequencies, but also it becomes a visceral experience. So anyone that's listened to binaural frequencies for meditation, for healing purposes, when you listen to them, it's kind of like a 3D surround sound within the headphones when you listen to them, and you get this real physical feeling because the frequency is vibrating through the body. And so on top of the enjoyment that you get through music, on top of the lyrics and the storytelling, it's adding another layer, another texture, another element, another dimension to my music. So yeah, I'm finding my own lane and running with it, and I'm going to create an EP for all of them, but I've only got one release so far. All of my previous music that I've done has conveyed my message, has spoken about the things that I've gone through, but the quantum music is literally just landing. I got to perform it for the first time in September last year in Sweden, and I became an international performing artist with it. So I just haven't released it yet. I've been polishing it up, basically.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds absolutely fascinating. I mean, they say, I don't know whether the fact that they say the music that's been created throughout all the years, some of the music is quite harming in the way of, have you heard of what's his name now, Emoto
Yes.
Emoto,
Yeah.
about the sound and the water.
Yes, with
So
cymatics and things.
yeah, so what's your take on this, in the way that what do you think
Well,
that the music's been tampered with? Or
yeah, sorry for interrupting. Sorry, yeah. The quantum music basically is my understanding of the quantum level, basically, the things on the micro and the macro. So basically everything being energy, everything has a frequency. And so understanding those frequencies and how they work, the standard baseline is 440 hertz in the music industry. But actually, if you just tweak that by 8 hertz to 432 hertz, oh, sorry, it actually has a more positive effect on the body, whereas 440 hertz has a slightly more negative effect on the body. So actually, just by tuning things and understanding frequencies and how they work on the body, what that actually does is it allows us to be able to experiment with the music on how it makes people feel, but also when you convey emotion in a song and you emote it through the words and the way you deliver the song, but this is something additional to that. And so understanding how frequencies travel through the body, I'm really excited that I can incorporate this in my music, but also aiding, healing, and also just a new experience, and also to raise the frequency of joy and the planet through music.
Well, I feel that's so great, wonderful, in the way that it's time for us to heal with the music. I mean, for example, with the Egyptians, the way that, those pyramids were built.
Yes.
How on earth did they? It's got to be sound and frequency that moved those big boulders.
Yes.
And the healing, the Egyptians.
Yeah.
I really feel, I don't know, I'm just looking at you and you kind of remind me kind of like a Egyptian. I mean, not your energy as an Egyptian healer.
It's
like
strange
one
that
of
you
the
say
old
that.
ancient healers.
I've always had this affiliation with Egypt, so you're nailing it. It's definitely there.
I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. When I'm interviewing people, I'm getting certain things coming through. Wow.
Amazing.
Well, I think that, so your single is called Rise, or
Yes.
Rise Up? Rise.
Rise. Yeah.
Rise. Are you going to be having a video accompanying it?
I hadn't thought of that, actually, but yes, of course I will. And actually, do you know what? I think it might be quite awesome, because you mentioned about me traveling. I'll just briefly mention it. In 5 days' time, I'm off to Japan, Okinawa in Japan. And the locations there are divine. It's a blue zone. I don't know if you know what a blue zone is. It's where people live on average above the age of 100 in those areas more than others. But it's white sands, turquoise seas, and what an awesome location for a video shoot. So thank you. Absolutely, that's going to be what I do.
There you go. There you go. You're just going to take some great footage, do a little bit of dialogue onto it, maybe interview a few people. Boom, get together, and there's your fantastic video.
Yay! Absolutely. You watch it.
I can't wait.
Yeah, watch the space.
So, wow, the opportunity of going to Okinawa, Japan. So how did that, what is it, what are you going there for? What is it about, and how?
So I'm going to Okinawa in Japan because of a product that I affiliate with, a water machine that can change and ionize the water to remove the pH or change the pH levels. It's a hydrogenated water, which means basically the molecules are smaller because it's like hydrogen. It changes the elements of the water. I'm trying to say this in not too technical a term, but what it does is it hydrates you better. It's able to go through and into your cells better. It gives you so much life. But it's the 50th anniversary of this company, and it originates from Okinawa, Japan. Now, Mr. Oshiro, the guy that founded the company, he's got a 500-year plan for this company, for health and wealth for the world, which totally aligns with me and who I am. And so there's 8,000 other people going from around the globe to this tiny little island off the bottom of Japan to be able to celebrate, to have the drumming, to have VIP dinners, to congregate together, the wealth codes, the conversations, the networking, the interviews. It's so in alignment with what you just said around my music video. It just personifies me and everything I'm doing. And it really just feels like the next step with everything and wherever, with what I'm doing, is that my message is further getting out there. I'm meeting more soul aligned people. It just feels incredible right now.
It sounds amazing. An absolute dream trip, a dream experience,
Yes.
worldwide connections. Wow, that's fantastic. So, BB, I wanted to ask, how did you get onto your path as a singer?
So my path as a singer really came from when I fled domestic violence. I had always wanted to be in a band. A lot of time in my past, a lot of family, friends said I couldn't, I shouldn't. The classic stories of, you're not good enough, ha, 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 laughing at you. All those things that, I went through. But I always found enjoyment through my music. It always made me feel good. And, from the age of 3 or 4 or 5, I remember singing Boy George, Karma Chameleon at the top of my lungs, or Lulu. I've always loved singing, and it's always made me feel good. And so for me, it was a way of helping me heal. It was a way of, I guess, escapism. But then I wanted to do it more, for fun than just, around. So I then discovered a way of being able to work with a band. I was in an original band, an original rock band, and wrote 15 songs with them. But then they decided they wanted to go heavier. And so, lots of rehearsals, and a couple of years later, a few other bands, auditions for things like X Factor and The Voice, lots of no's, made me decide to choose myself and say yes to myself. I was like, why am I waiting for someone else to choose me when I can choose myself? And then I discovered during lockdown ways of creating my own music. Then I discovered, I don't know if anyone's heard of Clubhouse, but there's an app called Clubhouse where I've met lots of producers, music people within the industry, people that, Kevin McCove, who was Madonna's Madam X tour manager. I've really been learning from the best of the best, or, as many people as that I can around this incredible planet. And so over the last few years, I've been learning how to craft songs, how to do every element from registering a song as an independent artist, all of those different elements. And so I've been on such a beautiful journey of understanding it all. It really just feels like it's the right time for it all to land right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's fascinating in the way that today's world, you've got to be a businesswoman, not just a creative singer, not just being the pretty singer and everything. You've got to be everything, absolutely everything. And you've just proven that, BB. That's incredible.
Thank you.
And the fact, a rock band, oh my gosh, how did you manage to kind of, like going on tour and everything with them?
With the original band, I never actually got to go out with them. It was always to rehearsal rooms. But I was also for 4 years in a rock covers band until February, when they 4 guys in one day decided to dump me while I was going through quite a lot of stuff with my daughter's health. But I basically was in a rock covers band for 4 years as well. So I've really got to understand how to perform, how to enjoy myself, get over the worries of, can I remember the lyrics, all of that sort of thing. And it was the fun element of me. But I've been since forced back into my own stuff at the beginning of this year to kind of really concentrate on me and what I'm doing. So it all happens for a reason.
It certainly does, because we all think, oh, because I went on there and it's taken me away from my journey, but it isn't. It's all part of the links of the chain, isn't it?
Yes,
the fact
absolutely.
Wow, and you're a mother.
Yes.
How do you manage to juggle your passion, your dream, your purpose, all of this? I mean, of course, your first love is your daughter. Is she your
I've got
daughter?
I've got two children.
You got two.
You
Two
won't
children.
actually believe what I'm about to say, but also my youngest, who is 11, has been in hospital since the beginning of this year. She's currently gone from being in a hospital nearby to a hospital an hour and a half away. My other daughter, who's still in school, so I've been juggling, trying to navigate keeping one daughter in school whilst another one has been chronically ill with life-threatening illness in hospital. So I've actually, to begin with, I was beating myself up for not being able to do so much with it all. But I've come around to the thinking of, oh my God, how amazing am I to have been able to keep all of this up and keep going for them and myself. So, this holiday or this trip to Japan has also come as a great time for me to rest and restore and to honor myself, because that's how I do it, is by looking after myself at the same time.
You've got a really big strength. You're an Amazonian goddess. Honestly, you have this strength within. There's something within you that no matter what the lessons have been, you've overcome them, you've seen them, you've gone through them, and you've come through on the other side as well. And it's, I commend you in every way. Honestly, the fact that your children and your two daughters and that. So who knows, maybe through your music and your quantum music, you'll find somehow a certain vibration or a little loopy link or something that will
oh gosh,
help your daughter's health.
I feel like I also, I am quite a spiritual person and believe in manifestation and law of attraction. And, I also believe that I manifested the specific unit that my daughter's in through certain, things that I was saying and doing and beliefs, but also because I've had so many experiences in life that have dictated circumstances to me, and so many things that I've gone through, so many traumas and life experiences, that it really has helped shaped me into this. You said Amazon, but I call myself a Glamazonian warrior because of what I've experienced. It's doing it with dignity, with pride, with grace, and just leading by example. It's how you deal with it that counts, I feel.
Well, you're definitely a creative soul heart awakened for sure. And the fact that when is Rise going to be launched?
So we're just finishing it at the moment. We're just finishing the mixing and the mastering and adding the last backing vocal. So I do believe that by August latest, I will have been able to have released it. So we're just doing the last few sort of bits of putting it together. Then we'll get the promotional material. And clearly, I need to now film the video in Japan.
That would be how exciting. How long are you going to be in Japan for?
I'm going for 10 amazing days. The events and everything around the business are for 4 days. In the middle of it all, I've got 3 days at the beginning and 3 days at the end to enjoy. I'm going on experiences like paddle boarding at sunset, going snorkeling around the corals, and we've got just so much. And I'm just also open and available to the experiences that are coming my way. I'm just going to go and have the best time ever.
Oh, and you so deserve this. And what you've got to do, BB, which would be lovely for us, is if you take a video diary, and then we can have you back on the show, and then you can explain what you around the time that you launch your single.
Yeah, well, actually, that's part of what I do within the business, within itself, in the water stuff that I do. I actually am a content creator, and I take videos and I create reels and I document. So I'm definitely up for sharing it with you. It's going to be an absolutely wild ride. And from the second I get to the VIP lounge at the airport to the second I land back on this, back in the UK, it's going to be an absolutely wild ride.
Oh, it certainly is. I mean, 8,000 people participating. Wow.
It's once in a lifetime opportunity. It really is. It's just going to be amazing because everyone's going to be in the high vibes, celebrating each other. It's just going to be something that I've never experienced in this way before. I've met up with hundreds of people, but 8,000 people in a stadium celebrating the 50th anniversary of this gentleman and this company that produces health and wealth for the world. They've got a 500-year vision. It's just, I'm so excited about what's coming next in my life, for this business, for my music, for you guys, and just I see so much positivity coming in the world. So I'm really grateful to share it.
It's a very, very exciting time. And as you said, I'm always saying, this cosmic waves are coming in, and you just get your surfboard and you just ride that cosmic wave. And you're a clear example,
Yeah.
a primary example of riding that cosmic wave.
Yeah. And I said a few times when I went down underneath it all, I was looking at the beautiful coral at the bottom of it, not just underneath, feeling like the weight of it on top of me. I was enjoying in the moments. You know, we have to experience all of these things. It's all there for, you know, life. We can't avoid it, unfortunately.
No, I mean, it's but going through all those in between, that beautiful coral, the deep, dark depths of things, brings out the beauty of who you really are, brings out, you evolve into the person that you're becoming, which is wonderful. I love it. I love it. So, baby, I just want to ask.
Yes.
What you do something called the Be Happy parties. What does that mean?
So these have been recently something that I've created and founded through the trauma experience of what I've been going through with my daughter. I obviously had to keep myself, or find a way to keep myself balanced. And so I've just recently certified as a quantum breath instructor. And so having to practice that and doing a lot of the inner work and a lot of the healing and feeling of my feelings, I got this download that I needed to add more joy back into my life because it had become so serious. But not only did I want to bring joy back into my life, I also wanted to bring joy into my healing, because everything felt so heavy and so dark. And, you know, it's been a lot that I'm going through, have been and still am going through. And so I wanted to bring joy back into it in order to, continue being able to cope with everything going on. And then I came up with these well, first of all, I called them healing parties, but I want to call them Be Happy parties, because it's about being happy. It's using breath work. It's about bringing intention. It's about bringing joy into these parties. You know, they're anything between 30 and 40 minutes long. It's about doing breath work. It's about bringing balance back into ourselves. Everything that I've learned, everything that I've just explained to you in this conversation has all amalgamated into my Be Happy parties. You know, we all need more joy in our lives. We all need to, feel the feelings, but also do the healing. And I've kind of found a way to create it all in a short little joyful party.
It sounds amazing. You know, we used to have in the 3D, for example, you know, your Avon parties,
And Summers, all of them.
Do you know what? You took the words out of my mouth. And Summers, I remember. Oh my God, I do remember those parties.
Yeah, we won't go there. Luckily, there was no phones back in there.
Oh yeah, exactly. But the Be Happy parties, wow. I mean, do you play your own music, or what?
Well,
what do
yes.
you have?
Yeah, there's healing frequencies that I use. There's my own music. There's also a shamanic drum that I've just birthed recently in ceremony. It's a deerskin drum that was chosen through working with a horse in a healing ceremony that I was at. And it's also, it gives off frequencies, it gives off healing. So I do breath work with the drum for like a heartbeat. So I bring every element of myself into these parties to be able to bring joy back to people, and to just share everything that I've learned, but in a short, sweet, fun way.
Well, I'm just amazed. I mean, I never knew you did all this. I thought singer, songwriter, and composer, but I never thought, oh, this is a whole new for me. I'm just in awe of you, and honestly, I think it's amazing what you do, and I think that more music of quantum should be heard more in the charts than the music. It should be the golden age has arrived, so it should be the music, should be that vibration in the and these Be Happy parties. Wow! Next time you have one, whereabouts are you located, Phoebe?
I'm in Horsham, UK, but I do them online and in person. So there's I do Zoom parties, or I do in-person parties. But obviously, when you're in person, the energies, the frequencies are different, but you still get just as an amazing effect through the music, because you can use your headphones and it can be more personal. So there's so many ways to enjoy this already, and it's only just begun.
Well, I don't know about you, Dr. Jacqueline, who's producing the show right now. I feel that, Bibi, you should come back maybe on a Talking Heads program, talking about about quantum and the music and your Be Happy parties, or even do a workshop
How
Be
about I
Happy
give you a Be
Fridays.
Happy party and one of them? How about that? I'll take you
Well,
through the
I like the
experience.
sound of that, and I'm sure Dr. Jacqueline will like that. We'll have to have a chat with you later about that. But
Woohoo!
my goodness. So I was going to say, right. So BB, I've been asking a few of our guests on different shows. What is your wish fulfillment?
Well, I think I began with it in that to reach and raise the vibration of humanity, because there's so many people facing so many struggles that, you know, that they feel that they are stuck in their situation, they're stuck in their circumstances. But as I said, my quote is, where you stand is not where you need to stay. Every day up until the day that we die, we have the choice to, you know, make a different we have the opportunity to make a different choice. And so, you know, supporting people on that journey and understanding that you don't have to be stuck in domestic violence, you don't have to be stuck on your own or feeling like your own grieving through loss. You don't have to feel like your own through whatever you're facing. We're all on a journey, and the way that we can share and celebrate that and to help each other to have a better life, that's what I'm here for, to have a better life for myself, for my children, and everyone that I can come in contact with. And that's what I'm here for.
Well, I feel you're a rainbow of many of sparkling light in every way. And your music, I'm so looking forward to hearing your single. And absolutely, your video diary, your video of Okinawa, about this wonderful, oh my God, all the activities you're going to do, participating in this, this beautiful 500-year plan for the world. It's incredible.
Yeah.
How wonderful.
Yeah.
And just before we leave, BB, can you tell our viewers where they can reach you?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
who would you like to?
Well, this is me calling
you?
in the souls that need to hear my words. Please share this with anyone that, you know, would like more joy in their life, that would like to find more happiness. If you're done with being tied up with your circumstances or the hamster wheel of life, and you really would like to change, you know, just one element or every element of your life, you know, the experience and knowledge and wisdom that I've gained, I would definitely love to share that with you. So I am on all socials as @BB Feenix, and that's spelled BBFEENIX. All socials as @BB Feenix. You can contact me. I'd definitely love to be able to help you. Or if you know someone else that needs to hear these words, then I'm calling you in right now. I'm here for you. I want to share my love, my heart. And yeah, please reach out to me. And yeah, I'm here for you, BB.
Well, honestly, BB, the fact you've been absolutely just a beautiful, wonderful guest, and your heart, you have such a compassionate, unconditional love, and you have so much to give, because now it's about giving, isn't it? Giving in this world rather than just being about self ego and all this. And you clearly are a true example of wanting to help to heal the world through music, through your voice, through your Be Happy parties.
Yes.
I was just going to say, people have to, do you have like t-shirts, or do they have to wear funny?
Oh my gosh, do you know what? I actually created my own merch range as well. I've got t-shirts that say BB Happy.
There you go.
The t-shirts, hats, mugs, and tote bags. BB Happy, BB Joy, BB Yourself, BB Love. That's my message. Those are the things that I'm creating. You know, it's that. And in the future will be my concerts, and those will look like, you know, to start off with, we'll do breath work. We'll unite as a crowd, whether it's 500, 5,000 or 50,000. I will get everyone being together, breathing together. Then I will take everyone into the journey, you know, like I have done here, to explain where it's all come from, and then give the performance with the quantum music. A completely new experience is coming. So I'm really excited for the future and sharing it with everyone.
What a world global vision that is. So, BB, where can people purchase your merch?
At the moment,
where will they be able to?
If they want to contact me or email me, I'm bbfeenix@gmail.com. I can send you the link, or if you message me on Facebook or WhatsApp or Instagram, I can send you the link to get hold of the merch. So yeah, just contact me, and yeah, I'm so excited to be able to start sharing everything that I've been working on for so long.
This is what's great about this platform, in the way that we were able to share what our passion and our purpose is, and share our brand and share our love. We're just a great community. And BB, the love. It's all about the love in every way. This is the new way forward. And I was just going to say, BB, you are absolutely most welcome. In fact, come back. When you come, book. Definitely book. Because I think
yes,
September, like October.
Yes.
So then around October, because we do the live broadcast twice a month. So we're getting pretty booked, but you will always be welcome in every way. And we're super excited to hear what happens in Okinawa. Make sure you make that diary.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'll be logging it all.
And get ready for the Quantum Music Be Happy Party on USA Global TV and Radio. You heard it first here. Yes. So, BB, we're going to close out. Would you like to say anything else?
All I'm going to say is BB love, BB Feenix. Where you stand is not where you need to stay. Sending you love.
That's lovely. Well, thank you so much, BB, and have a lovely time in. Take care. Well, there you go, everyone. What a wonderful guest. The great thing about USA Global TV and Radio is that we really do support people's life stories, people's creative hearts, people's passion and purpose and their dream. And this platform helps them to connect to a wider audience to share what they love. Also, don't forget, we have the Creative Heart Awakened book, which myself and Dr. Jacqueline, we've authored together. So we had the first one, which did very, very well on Amazon. And now we have book 2, Creative Hearts Awakening. So like inspiring stories like you've just heard of BB Feenix. It's not just in the film and music. A Creative Heart Awakened is about just having that love and co-creating with the creator to create your visions into your brands. And we want to hear about that. So please do get in touch and reserve your spot in book 2, because it is starting to fill up because of the prior success of our last book. But we do have some spaces available. Please do take this opportunity and be part of this exciting movement. The new creative cosmic wave vibration is a creative heart awakened or awakening. My name is Dr. Madeline Chan, and I myself am an author. I've got Star Child there. And I also have my own Talking Heads episode, which I do every, I think it's a Tuesday, it's aired. And I also, sometimes I present the Corner Bookstore as well. So the film and music show, which I'm presenting right now, we do this live broadcast twice a month. Do reach out, any creatives out there in the film and music industry sector, established or unestablished. We want to hear from all of you. So please do get in contact. And thank you so much for being just great guests. And remember, you can still watch this episode later on our YouTube channel as well. So subscribe to that. Before I close out, I just want to say thank you so much to Dr. Jacqueline, the founder, the chief of operations, the producer who's producing the show, executive producer, who's doing the show today. And I myself, thank you so much. My name is Dr. Madeline Chan, and I will see you at the end of this month with a wonderful guest, Sean Guerrero. So tune in for that. Before we go out, we have some wonderful sponsors. We have our sponsors. And before we go out, also, I just want to say thank you to Audi K. Barrier, who's an international songwriter, artist, composer, and he is actually sponsoring this program, Film and Music Show. So thank you so much, Audi. And thank you to USA Global TV Radio listeners. I'll see you next time at the end of the month. Bye-bye.
lessons as well as how to communicate more effectively as a family, go to Amazon and order Lady Ella's books. They're all there just waiting for you.